Number 208 in the indicator range is 20th Century, directed by Howard Hawks, starring John Barrymore and Carole Lombard. And this is one of the things that, as a film fan, becomes amazing. When you buy a movie, you know very little about it. It's the blind buy that a lot of people don't understand. And you throw on a movie that's had a fantastic transfer, it's given the best presentation it could possibly have, and the movie is just so goddamn amazing that you can't believe you've never heard of it before. 20th Century is that kind of movie. Even from the cover, I just wasn't sure what I was going to get. And this is why I love blind buys so much. I love throwing on a movie and knowing as little as possible about it when you are just wowed at what you get. And when you open up into this movie, we have John Barrymore as Oscar Jaffe and you have Carole Lombard as Lily Garland, and she is starring in her first play. She was a model before that. Oscar Jaffe is a renowned director, owner of a theatre who has the ability to get great performances from people who may not be so inclined. At the start of the movie, you see everybody saying that Lily can't do it, she can't cut it, she won't be the star that Oscar wants her to be. But he's quite steadfast in his beliefs. No, this woman will do it. And he leads her by the hand through the performance, creating a star in the way of doing that. And when the play is a complete and utter success, Lily and Oscar have this connection. They come together in a clinch, and we jump a few months to them having a kind of rocky relationship. They're always at each other, verbally attacking each other and having these wonderfully triad and manipulative conversations that are just punctuated all the way through this movie, that are captivating to watch. And Lily storms out after Oscar's constant controlling aspects of every aspect of her. He watches her, he's got a private detective on her, and she flees to Hollywood, becoming a huge star. And Oscar takes a turn for the worst. His career kind of goes down a little bit. He's losing money. He needs a good production, and he decides to try and track down Lily, get her to sign a contract to get another play going and get some financial backing for that. And what he does is he and his couple of his cohorts get onto the 20th Century, which is a train. It just so happens that Lily ends up on the same train just by complete coincidence, and the rest of the movie is spent there, as we have these two characters just constantly verbally sparring as Oscar is trying to con Lily into signing a contract. And it just has these outrageously fun moments as we watch these two people interact and just berate each other in such terrific fashions. And they're so wonderful characters that you get wrapped up in the story. And it has all these other elements going on with the various secondary characters that are just amazing, and how they're kind of fed up with Oscar and his over-the-top ideas about how he wants to just run himself, always shutting the iron door on people. Carole Lombard is absolutely amazing. I think she gives a wonderful performance of someone who has risen through the ranks, has this star power, but still has this kind of connection with this guy, a love-hate connection, and he is most definitely a very manipulative person. All the way through the movie, he's manipulating everyone, and people know it, but for some reason he always seems to get what he wants. And this movie has laugh out loud moments, as moments where I was in deep belly laughs watching it, in awe in the direction of the movie. There's superfluous characters that feel as if they're there for no reason whatsoever that suddenly play a big part in the movie, like the man who's going about sticking these stickers over everything on the train. It's incredibly funny. It feels as if it's in there just for a joke, but it becomes pertinent to the story later on. It has a fast-paced script, and this one is delivered at countless speed, and it just has amazing performances, amazing direction, and a story that is really worth watching. I utterly love this movie. Right from the opening scene, I was hooked on these characters, this tale, the story, and where it went. Just utterly brilliant. If you haven't heard of 20th Century, like I hadn't, this is an amazing movie, instantly jumping up to one of my favourites. It's definitely one of my favourite titles that I've watched this year, and I am thoroughly recommending this. I urge you to check this one out. It is an amazing film, and if you have seen it, I would love to know your thoughts on this one. Let me know in the comment box below, and I will see you next time in Man v Film.